guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So I hope you guys are all having a great summer. I know I haven't posted a lot. Kids are home for the summer. We've been doing little mini vacations, and so it's just been super busy. But I wanted to go ahead and get some videos out. Today's video, we will be sublimating a keychain, and I'm really enjoying sublimating different things. So stay tuned for more videos on different products that I'm going to try to sublimate with. I just purchased some new keychains that are meant for sublimating, and the dimensions are roughly 2.3 by 1.6. So I went ahead and I made a template, which is pretty easy. You're just going to insert a shape that looks similar, whether it has rounded corners or no rounded corners. And then you'll just go ahead and unlock and go ahead and put in the dimensions, which are 2.3 by 1.6. And again, that's just kind of rough. And it can be rough because I'm just doing a white background, so it doesn't really have to be exact, precise. But if you're doing colors, then you really need to make sure it's like a little bit bigger than that, because you don't want to have white borders and then have your color in the middle, unless that's what you're going for. So anyway, let's get going, you guys. I have this template. We'll go ahead and erase it. These are the templates I'm going to use. So I uploaded this happy birthday. I thought that was super cute. And then for the verbiage for the name, I did it in frosted cranberry. And I'm sure it's a freebie from DeFont. If you just type in frosted cranberry, I'm sure I got it free from somewhere, if you like that font. So basically I just did the name, and we're going to go ahead and slide this over. Okay, so this is going to be one side of the keychain. We're going to go ahead and select it, hit group, and then flatten. And let's go ahead and slide this over. All right, so for this one, I found this on Etsy, and I thought it was so cute because this is for my nieces. I have two twin nieces, and they're turning 16. I made them a tumbler, which is in another video, and I got them a Starbucks gift card that I'm going to punch a hole in and put it on the keychain. Let's go ahead and slide this over. We're going to go ahead and select it, group it, and then hit flatten. The reason we hit group and then flatten is because if you're going to use the Cricut to cut, then you'll want it to be in that format so it doesn't cut the image and stuff on the inside. It just does the border around. We're going to go ahead and send this to the sublimation printer. And I know if you've listened to my videos time and time again, I converted my Epson ET2720 printer into a sublimation printer. It's super easy. So if that's something that you want to do, I'll leave the link below on how to do it. It's very easy. And I'm just going to kind of slide these just to kind of separate it a little bit, because what I'm going to do is not use Cricut to cut it. I am just going to kind of hand cut it. So that looks good. Then we need to turn the mirror on, and then we're going to hit continue, send to printer, and I'm going to change it to the Epson, and I'm going to turn on the use system dialog. I like that because when you hit print, it automatically takes you to the printing preferences that you always want to make sure are the best quality when you're going to go ahead and do a project with sublimating. So let's change this again to the Epson, hit preference. Your paper type is premium presentation paper matte because you want to use the best paper type or quality, and the quality is high. You always want to use the best. More option, you'll want to make sure high speed and mirror off because we just mirrored in Cricut Design Space. Next, advanced. If you're using the Epson, I select color controls, and the color mode I change to Adobe RGB Gamma 2.2, and then you'll just go ahead and adjust the color controls to your liking, and then we're going to hit OK and OK. When you sublimate, you do have to use everything has to be meant for sublimating. So the paper, the ink, the printer, everything has to be meant for sublimating. And let's go ahead and hit print. Okay guys, so this is what sublimation paper I am using. And it's blue, like on one side. This is just like a little extra sheet. They're all full size. They're all letter. Okay, so it's blue on one side and white on the other. And when I put it in my Epson, I always have the blue side facing the back, so you would just slide it in this way and have the side that you're going to print on facing upwards. So just thought I would share that with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this aside. These are the new keychains for sublimation that I just received in the mail. I bought them off of Amazon, so I'll go ahead and leave a link for these as well. And I've sublimated in the past before, but they were a different shape. It was a bundle like with hearts and squares and circles, but I thought I would try something different. So let's go ahead and open this. This is what came off the sublimation printer, and if you're new to sublimating, you'll notice that it is very light, not bold at all. That's totally normal. That's the way it's supposed to be, because once you heat it, the color pops. And if you want to have Cricut cut it, you always can just place it on the Cricut mat and do so, but I'm just going to cut it by hand. We're going to cut this in half. Kind of set these aside. Okay, so let's grab the first one, and they come with a little plastic coat on it, like a little sheet to protect it. So you just want to peel that off. So here's this. I'm gonna go ahead and peel it off, and I think they do that obviously so it doesn't scratch, it stays clean maybe, but just to be safe, I'm going to clean it anyway. So you can kind of tell that it has it, I think. This one is whiter, and this looks kind of faded, I guess, because of the clear sheet. But you can kind of see it too, so. Let's go ahead and peel that off. Okay, I'm going to use rubbing alcohol and clean both keychains, both sides really quickly, and then dry it. And I'm just used to doing that because I do that with my tumblers, just to make sure if there's any debris on there that you don't see, it doesn't pop when you sublimate it. Okay, I am going to do it on my, I'm going to do that on my mini Buterol. We're going to need heat resistant tape. And let's go ahead and set these up. So let's grab one. Okay, we are going to cut it, and it can be a little bit smaller when cutting because I'm doing white on white. So I'm going to kind of try to center it, and then we're going to use the heat resistant tape. And I am going to tape pretty much all four sides because I want it to stay in place and not move. And then I'm going to turn it over and put this. Okay, so this is just like this. And this one is going to go the opposite way. So this one will be just like this. And you can kind of see the shadow if you want to make sure it's centered. You can kind of see the outline of the verbiage or the picture on the other side to kind of give you a better idea. And we're going to go ahead and tape that. This looks just like this. You're just going to go ahead and press that. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is wrap this. And let's just kind of fold it over. I'm just going to wrap it like that. And then tape it. We are also going to use this handy dandy heat pad. So I'm going to place it on here. And the directions say to do it for 60 seconds. So I'm going to get my iPad out so I can be precise and put it on 60 seconds on the countdown. Okay, so you guys ready? We're going to go ahead and do the first side. And you know what? I'm going to undo this just a little bit because I don't, there's like a, it was, I don't know if it makes, anyway, let's just go ahead and do that. All right, I'm not making sense. So, you guys ready? We're gonna go ahead and press it down, firm pressure, and turn the timer on. And again, we're doing it for 60 seconds. And I'm just pressing firmly. I'm not moving it back and forth. I am just pressing it firmly. Alrighty, we are going to flip it over and do the exact same thing on this side. So 60 more seconds on, and I flipped it over and we're doing the opposite side. All right, you guys ready? It is hot, so just be careful. And I'm gonna kind of just peek. Let's pick a side. Ah, it looks so nice. That looks really, really nice. And, oh, wow. Okay. That one, isn't that so cute? Aw, that looks so cute. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and set this aside. Let's quickly do the other one, and then I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, so they are both done. So, let's go ahead and pick a color tassel. Do pink and pink, and then we need to grab the keychain, and this has a specific name and I cannot think of what it is called. Let's go ahead and we're going to place this in here. Okay, so recommend put this in first and then place this on here. That's probably the easiest thing to do. Let's place this just like this, and then you are going to close it. So, and I'm bringing it both up, and you're just going to grab it and push it in. So it'll be just like that. It is easy. I just made it look a little bit more difficult. It's not. So let's try it again. I'm going to hold this very carefully and just make it a little bit wider. Okay. Now we're going to place it in there. So much easier. So place it in there just like that. And then apply this. And then I want it both up at the top like that, and we are going to push it together. See, so it's closed. Perfect. And then let's add the tassels. Isn't that cute? I think it's so cute. It's just a different way to give them a gift card. So what I'm going to do is, let's take this out of here, and find my hole punch, and I thought I would just put this like on here, and I hope I don't damage it when I do that, because in my mind this is going to work perfectly, but whether it will or won't, I don't know. Let's see how I should do it. Should it be in the center, in the side? I think the side like that. Okay, maybe that's not a good idea, so forget that. We're not doing that. But as always, thanks for watching, you guys, and leave a comment, let me know. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys are having a great summer. Bye.